It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Okay, interesting. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Plenty waiting in the middle. Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Lovely bit of skill. Incoming delivery. That has been knocked clear. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Oh, good spread. Played into space out wide. Saliba tries to clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's João Pedro. Olise.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tchouaméni. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Koundé. And here's Dembele. Vinicius Junior. João Pedro. And they can counter here. Looking here to chip it through. He's being urged to shoot. Mathias Cunha! And he's heaved it away. He steps in, and that's the end of that. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Can he get onto this? Dembele. Looking to break at pace. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Konate forwards and with intent. And it's Dembele. Digne. Now it's Olise. Shapes to shoot! Alisson herring after the ball here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tchouaméni. That's a cute ball. Mathias Cunha. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's João Pedro. That's really well manoeuvred. Olise. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Alexandro. Oh, nice touch. Dembele. The referee's awarded a free kick. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. He is just caressing the ball. Out towards the flank.
Brazil really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Marquinhos. Casemiro shifted upfield. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Camavinga with the cross. Alexandro. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Oh, can he get onto this? Rafinha.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Foot in. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Now it's Rafinha. He's got away. Rafinha. Shoots! Great effort. Beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Rafinha with the short one. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There are a few waiting for it. He slings it in. Iñigo with the clearance. Oh, such a clever touch. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Camavinga. Now it's Barcola. Over to the left. Digne. And it's Camavinga. And here's Dembele.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vinicius Junior. Looking for a corner. Saliba gets it away. It'll be a throw-in. Another throw-in. Deftly away. Olise. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Barcola. Now he's got space here. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. Now it's João Pedro. Vinicius Junior. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? And they've got rid. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Dembele. Mathias Cunha could move up a gear here. Great defending, strong and determined. He's had a shot! Goal! Brazil!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Marcola played out to the left flank. No way through, so back it comes. Back in once more. Defending of the desperate variety. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel, and he goes cross-field. That could spell trouble. And it's gone back to the keeper. Chouameni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. So what can they make of this? Now that's well seen too. Marcola. Camavinga. No way through there. Chance here to counter. Konate with a definite foul there. Chouameni attempts a clearance. And it's Alexandro. And that has sent him sprawling. Casemiro. Koundé. And here's Dembele. Olise. Olise! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Hit into the middle. And it's Koundé. And the the shot! Alexandro getting this one clear. Koundé. Very nicely done. Now it's Chouameni. Barcola! And he's there to clear it. Dembele. It's Dembele! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Rafinha. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Dembele. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Marquinhos can get it clear. Oh, smashing header! Oh, extraordinary.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Konate, Chouameni played up towards the front line. And it's Koundé. Now it's Olise. So who's he picking out? Olise's cross. Tries to get it clear. Camavinga. Oh, great chance! Camavinga opts to play it back. He can get that clear. Camavinga. Now who's going to be first to this? Bruno Guimaraes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
João Pedro. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Played with finesse. And he's there to clear it. Vinicius Junior. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Olise. Dembele. Digne. Now it's Barcola. Now it's Mbappe. Barcola. Digne picks it up now. That's tidy. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Tries a shot! Matheus Cunha. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Barcola looking to get on the end of this. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Olise plays it short. Digne. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the decent chance! Gabriel getting this one clear. And it's Dembele. He's in, surely! Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Marquinhos. 15 minutes till half-time. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Now he's off and running. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Digne. Olise. Out to the left it goes. Digne. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Digne crosses. Dealt with nicely by the defence. France have reclaimed it. Chouameni. Camavinga. Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Olise goes short. Rafinha, who's set up one goal so far. Proves too strong. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Marquinhos. And it's Alexandro. Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. Rafinha closing in on goal. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Barcola. Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out to the right. Olise. Rafinha. Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Bruno Guimaraes. João Pedro. Vinicius Junior knocks it out wide. It's run loose here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And he's there to clear it. And it's Alexandro. He's found some space. And he thumps it clear. Digne. Digne gently done. Matheus Cunha. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Into the channel. And that's aimed into the middle. Looking for a decent ball in. That's very neat. Rafinha elects to cross. They've played it short. Digne gets it clear. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Searching pass he's played there. That's really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Rafinha. And he's there to get it away. Olise. Barcola. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Olise. Dembele. And here's Barcola.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Alexandro. Matheus Cunha. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rafinha. Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. Bruno Guimaraes. Matheus Cunha succumbs to the pressure. Chouameni. Koundé. And it's Dembele. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Olise. Mbappe. Now what about this cross? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, it's come loose. Barcola. Played out wide. Camavinga done delicately. Koundé's cross. That is a brilliant interception. João Pedro. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Olise. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Gabriel, aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. Koundé. Tchouaméni. Barcola. And here's Mbappe. Barcola. Out towards the flank. And here's Olise. And here's Dembele. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Brazil can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. Bruno Guimaraes. Saliba. Tchouaméni. Koundé. Olise. Tchouaméni. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Dembele. Out to the right. Great position here. Dembele finds himself offside. Camavinga. He's on it, can he get away? Olise played out towards the right wing. And it's Dembele. In with the challenge. Now it's João Pedro. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. That is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Now it's Rafinha. Saliba, gently done. And it's Digne. Gabriel. Casemiro moved on forwards. Alexandro. Acrobatic effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
João Pedro clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Camavinga, Saliba, Digne, Camavinga, Chouameni, Saliba, Konate, Chouameni, Vinicius Junior, Matheus Cunha. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. And here's Rafinha. Matheus Cunha! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Barcola caresses it through. Can he latch on to this? Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Casemiro shifted upfield. Gabriel driven forward. The pass has gone astray. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Alexandro. Alexandro proves just a little bit too strong. Aimed in towards the centre. And out it comes again. Olise out to the right. Mbappe. And here's Camavinga. And Camavinga! He's got a goal! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Marquinhos, played towards the front line. Digne gets across to intercept that. Barcola. And that's a good ball.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Digne. Digne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a promising run he's making on the right. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's a throw. Camavinga. Digne. Camavinga. Barcola chips it through. It is a corner. Mbappe has a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Marquinhos aim forwards. Konate. Chouameni. Can he deliver? And he's there to clear it. And it's Alexandro. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Alexandro makes the interception. Marquinhos. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Camavinga. Digne. Digne gently done. Brazil suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Do have a chance to counter here. João Pedro.
France are pressing a lot, not just the front line, but as a whole unit.
Yeah, can see that.
Yeah, it's pretty sapping, especially at this stage, Peter, but they need to be quick with the press here.
Konate, and it's played forward. Barcola. And there's green grass ahead of him. Digne. And it's hoisted clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. Knocks it out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now then, the ball's come loose. Digne. Camavinga. And it's Digne. It's Dembele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gabriel tries to clear. Digne. Now it's Barcola. Digne crosses. Gets it away.
France really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, they could be... A header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Camavinga. Olise. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Pedro. And he shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
João Pedro knows only too well that he should have converted after getting through one-on-one. He doesn't need telling.
Played towards the other side. Camavinga does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Digne. Who played through for the wide man. Bruno Guimaraes. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's a nice ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Camavinga head over towards the opposite flank. Chouameni. Dembele. Olise. Barcola! It's a loose ball. Could be danger here. Bruno Guimaraes gets good distance on it. That's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Showing good feet. Time to deliver. Dembele's cross. Vinicius Junior aim forwards. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Takes the shot!
That was a matter of inches.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Chouameni. Saliba. Oh, good spread. And it's Koundé. Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. And here's Elise. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And the counter is on. Played out to the right. João Pedro. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chouameni. Camavinga. Dembele. Koundé. Great run on the overlap here. That's a cute ball. No, that's not going to find its target. And it's Dina. Now who's going to be first to this? Olise! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Matheus Cunha. Gabriel moves forward. João Pedro. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Tries a deft little ball. Alexandro gets it away. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Tries to get it clear. Matheus Cunha. Well, they could break here. Vinicius Junior. Crunching tackle. And here's Barcola. Hernandez goes for a shot! Gabriel gets rid without sophistication. Barcola. And here's Olise. Olise! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
And he cuts out the supply. Matheus Cunha. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is shown him a yellow card. Now it's João Pedro. And it's Alexandro. That is lovely. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Koundé. Koundé's cross. Danger averted for now.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Marquinhos. Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. Oh, that's neat. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior wins the duel this time.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Hernandez. And the shot! No mistake! France are back on level terms.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Saliba chooses to go cross-field. Chouameni. Saliba shifted upfield. Barcola. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe, now here's the delivery. Have it back and can go again. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Referee's given a throw. Brazil making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Olise. It's Dembele! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Alisson, long ball by the goalkeeper, and claimed it back swiftly. Over to the left. Hernandez. Saliba, gently done. And here's the chance to counter. Moved on forwards. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's Camavinga. The final 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Olise shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Matheus Cunha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That looks a good ball through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Dembele. And that was very necessary. And that is a little undercooked. That's going to go a long way. Marquinhos. Gabriel. And it's played forward.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Rafinha. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Van der Sar. Doué does really well to win the ball there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Konate looks to the other side. Hernandez is onto it in a flash. Hernandez charging forward down that flank. Hernandez. Oh, that's nice. Decent progress down the left. And it's played in here. Alisson deals with that nice and simple. Oh, played right into his path. Well read, nice interception. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Saliba, Konate, Saliba, forwards and with intent. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Vanderson. He's found a way through. Too much on that, it's gone out. Koundé, aim forwards. Konate, gently done. Camavinga. Olise, oh, good spread. And here's Mbappe. And his chance, surely! And reclaimed it in a trice. And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties.